Today, I stand before you to share a message of hope, inspiration, and the incredible power of God's guidance in protecting and using peace in our lives. In a world filled with turmoil and uncertainty, finding and maintaining true peace can seem like an insurmountable challenge. Yet through the wisdom of lesser-known Bible verses and examples, we can uncover the profound ways in which God's presence can help us safeguard and utilize the peace that transcends all understanding. Let us begin by reflecting on the words of Philippians chapter 4, verse 7. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. This verse reminds us that the peace that God provides goes beyond our human comprehension. It is a peace that stands as a fortress around our hearts and minds, protecting us from the storms of life. Just as a shield guards a soldier on the battlefield, God's peace shields us from anxiety, fear, and doubt. Consider the story of Joseph, a man who endured betrayal, injustice, and imprisonment. Despite these trials, Joseph maintained his trust in God's plan, ultimately rising to a position of authority and bringing salvation to his family. His journey is a testament to how God's presence can guide us through adversity, leading us to a place of peace even in the midst of chaos. In 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 7, we find the comforting words, "Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you." This verse invites us to surrender our worries and burdens to God, recognizing that he cares deeply for us. Just as a caring parent would take on the concerns of their child, God invites us to lay our anxieties at his feet. When we do so, we create space for his peace to reign in our lives. Let's draw inspiration from the story of Esther. Facing a life-threatening situation, Esther found the courage to approach the king and advocate for her people. Her actions were fueled by her trust in God's purpose for her life. In Esther chapter 4, verse 14, her cousin Mordecai tells her, "And who knows but that you have come to your royal position for such a time as this?" This story teaches us that when we align ourselves with God's will, we find the strength to overcome challenges and make a positive impact on the world around us. In Isaiah chapter 26, verse 3, we read, "You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you." This verse highlights the importance of unwavering faith and trust in God. When our focus remains fixed on him, our hearts are steadied, and his peace becomes a constant presence in our lives. The story of Gideon illustrates this principle. Despite his initial doubts, Gideon's trust in God's plan allowed him to lead his people to victory, showing us that even in moments of doubt, God can guide us toward peace. As we reflect on these lesser-known verses and stories, we are reminded that God's peace is not a fleeting emotion, but a steadfast anchor in the storms of life. Just as Jesus calmed the stormy sea with a single command, he can calm the storms within us, replacing turmoil with tranquility. Let us embrace the wisdom of Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 through 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. When we relinquish control and place our trust in God, he paves the way before us, leading us toward paths of righteousness and peace. In conclusion, my friends, remember that God's power to protect and use peace is a gift available to each one of us. Through lesser-known verses and stories, we see the unwavering faith of those who walked before us, demonstrating the transformative impact of allowing God's peace to guide our lives. As we navigate the challenges of our world, may we find solace in the truth that God's peace surpasses understanding, guards our hearts, and empowers us to make a positive difference. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of God's transformative peace. If you found this message inspiring and valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more uplifting content. Remember, in a world that often seeks to steal our peace, embracing God's guidance can lead us to a life filled with purpose and tranquility. As you go about your day, may his peace be with you always. Until next time, take care, and God bless.